Hi everyone! Oh my gosh, when's the last time I did a plan with me video? It's been way too long. Anyway, I am doing New Year's week and I'm using our gold foil kit, and I pointed out to the washi right there at the bottom of our bottom washi page because I am using an oops sheet. I have had such a hard time with my machines the last couple days, so I have so many oops, and so I just figured instead of printing another one for me, I would just use it in my planner. And then here, this was quite the struggle. I kind of wanted to put some washi on top to mirror the bottom, and this Simply Gilded washi is seriously the perfect match for this kit. So I do like how it turned out, but you're gonna see me struggle for a little bit. And so here I'm just putting down my date covers so that I can see how much space I have. I don't usually cover up the little dots there because I usually use a sticker for that, but I'm trying to give myself as much room as possible for the Simply Gilded washi, which is, oh my gosh, like I swear it's the same exact color as the lighter teal that you see in that bottom washi right there. It is perfect. And I feel like I need to get a new ruler. That ruler looks so gross. It is from when I was in college and we'd use it all the time for like paint projects, and so that's like all paint that it's on there, and it just looks really gross. And I'm a little sick, so I might clear my throat a few times. But yeah, so I didn't want to cover the January because you can kind of see the January peeking through, and I did not know what to do about that. I don't like that gap there either. So I'm like, do I just put a little bit of washi there? Nope, that looks weird too. I decided to put a Simply Watercolor Co bow, which looks really similar to the Simply Gilded one, but it's different enough that I thought would stick out. That sticker didn't work either. That sticker didn't work either. Like, I seriously tried a few different things. And so I put this little bow there after trying to place it in a few different places. And I just wrote hello right on top, so it's like, hello January. And that is my workaround to having that there. And I think it turned out really nice actually. I probably didn't need the Simply Watercolor Co bow there, but since I was just playing around with things, I put it down there and then I kept it. And now onto the sidebar, because I always have to set down my sidebar right away before I start planning into my days. I have a few planners this year, which I always start out with a lot of planners, and I start out with a traveler's notebook, I start out with bullet journals, and I start out, last year I had both this vertical, well not this vertical, but a vertical, and an hourly planner, and it's kind of impossible to do weekly spreads in all of them and have it be functional. I can have weekly spreads like mock spreads, but I almost feel like that's a waste of stickers. Like, I guess it'd be nice to show you guys what kits look like and things like that, but like I want to plan for real. Like, I want to really be organized. And so I'm starting out with just a few, and each one is going to have a little, like, each one is going to be for something different. So here I just want to point out these cute little arrows from Nicole Hutch Designs, because they're just so perfect for if you do like having white space spreads, which I really, really, really do. I just like to cover up the dots, like the ones in between the full boxes. That's the only thing that I like to cover up every single time. But I really do like writing on the actual paper and having the white come through, and so that makes it so that I can use those to make a list instead of getting the full box checklists, which I will use from time to time, but I know you guys have seen me cut those down too just because I like having that extra space. But anyway, I swear I was talking, planners. Okay, so the planners that I'm using for this year. So I do have this one, the Erin Condren vertical, which I will be using to use, I will be using so that I can put down all of my kits and kits that I buy because they are my favorite stickers. Although, I don't know, I really like character stickers too, so. But still, I feel like this is the planner where I can use the most stickers. And then I have a bullet journal that I am going to use mostly for lists and memory keeping, and I want a place where I can be a little more artistic in, where I can doodle outside of my iPad, because I feel like that's lately all I've been doodling in is my iPad. And I used to love doing watercolor and pen and ink and all that stuff. Like, that was my favorite form of art when I was in college. So I want to get back into a place where I can do that. And I think the bullet journal is great because I can still plan, I can still show y'all what I'm doing, but I can be a little more artistic. And then I have a traveler's notebook, of course, because I don't know, I swear I'm gonna keep trying traveler's notebooks until, I don't know, forever. And I'm gonna keep failing at them, but I'm gonna keep trying. And so that one is gonna be solely for work. So to track my work schedule, orders, track revenue, track, I don't know, times I post, everything. Like, I want to really, really take my business to the next level next year, and I think tracking those things is the best way to do that. So, 3 planners, that's it, and they all have a different purpose, thank goodness. And here I switched out that half box sticker because these darn dots give me the hardest time. The round boxes, or like round boxes, that makes no sense, but the rounded edge boxes don't cover up the dots, so I needed something square, so I put this traveler's notebook flat lay because I really have no idea. I just figured it showed my desk and it showed me working, so that's the box I went with. And then this little banana doodle shop carrying an Apple pencil is the cutest thing ever, and it is literally me designing every time that I pick up the pencil and design. And so my plan for the new year, this is my plan, I'm going to see how much I can stick to it, is to have certain days of the week where I work on orders. So you can see here, Monday and Tuesday, I will be working on orders pretty much all day. Like, I might do a few different things, like I might film a short video, or I might, I don't know, do a little bit of designing after work hours, which my work hours usually consist of, I don't know, they're sometimes really long, but usually I get back from the gym at like 9:30, so 9:30 to 5:30 when my husband gets home, and then he might help me out with a few things after he gets home. So that's my plan, is to do orders Monday, Tuesday, and then I think I had it on Thursday. On the other side, I will be working on orders. And then that leaves me Wednesday and Friday to do filming and designing and all that good stuff. So that's the plan. Let's see how it turns out. I'm really excited for that to be my schedule because I need more creative days. And so yeah, oh my gosh. The last page, I put down the little, my Michael strip, and I don't think I put down the Once More with Love washi sticker that I ended up using later to mark this, but I will be going to Michael's because I am dying to get the Want a Million Sunshine sticker and the Sweet Kawaii Design stickers that they have in Michael's, that I just keep seeing everyone post about, and I just cannot wait to get them. I went on Saturday and they didn't even have a spot for them. So I swear I made my husband look everywhere with me, and then we looked again, and then we went our separate ways so that we could each look individually, and they just definitely did not have them. So I'm gonna look again on Wednesday when I have to go back into town, because now going into town is a pain in the butt. It takes me, I have to drive, I can't even count how many miles down, but it's like easy 30 to 40 minutes driving into town where all the stores are at. So I will be doing that on Wednesday since I have to get an oil change, and I'm so excited. And then, ooh, Disney Day. So if I don't get sick, or if this whatever bug I have goes away very soon, we will be going to Disney on Saturday. And it'll be the first time in 3 months that I can go to Disney and have a dessert. And that's kind of why I made this kit the way I made it. One, I wanted to be conscious that not everyone just pops bottles and drinks on New Year's. And there's a lot of kids that have that, so I wanted to provide something a little different. I wanted to, and I don't know, what do you celebrate with if you don't celebrate with alcohol? Cupcakes and cake shots. I don't know, dessert. Like, I love celebrating with dessert. My husband doesn't get that I would give up drinking at Disney completely if I could just have unlimited desserts. And so I can finally have a dessert when I go on Saturday. For the Rachel Hollis last 90 days challenge, I gave up every sweet. I think I've had a few fruits here and there, but other than that, I've given up every source of sweetness in my life for the last 3 months. And I'm really proud that I could like take that away from my diet and not really miss it all that much. But there are certain times when I miss it, like going to Disney, definitely. And also when we went out for our anniversary, they gave us a free cheesecake that looked so amazing, and I had to put it in my freezer. And I'm going to be celebrating with that tonight, January 31st at midnight. My cheesecake. Can't wait. Ugh, I can't wait. And so I will address that I know the bottom of my entire planner spread, excuse bean, looks completely blank, and that is because I don't want to put things down that I'm not genuinely doing. I know that I want to plan to showcase our kits and our stickers and other planner stickers, but I also want to make it real. And so I genuinely don't know what I will be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't know, Monday, Thursday, Friday night. And so I want to keep that open for things that may pop up. It might just be a movie night. It might be taking a bath and putting on a face mask. I don't know yet, so I will keep it open and fill it in throughout the week. And you guys can see the finished spread on my Instagram at the end of the week. I'm going to be a little better about posting those things, the before, afters, all that good stuff. And so yeah, here I had one last full box because as of last year when we switched over, we now have 9 full boxes in our kits. And so when I use one for the sidebar and the rest of the days, I still have one left over. I cut it up to kind of take away so much of that white space I was coming through, because it just looked really, really, really bare. Plus I wanted to cover up those dots. So I cut it up. My cutting of stickers by scissors is atrocious. So I know that they're not even. I know that they look super wonky, but we're gonna go with it anyway because I don't know, why not? What's the alternative? To throw it away and have that white space? I don't think so. And so I, however, did not like that they were right next to each other right there. So I moved it, tried to even it up a little bit more, and then put it over here. And then I have one more thing to put on my checklist, but I don't know what yet. And so, yay, look at all that shininess. I'm super excited for the spread, and I have to show you again my Here for Snacks sticker overlay. And that's it. I hope you guys like this.